It seems like it was just yesterday when my mother and I went into the Forum to shop. We have been experiencing many times when the ground would tremble in the past, but the last shake was the biggest of them all, and that was when Mount Vesuvius erupted. When the eruption began, there was a giant explosion. My mother grabbed my hand, and we ran back to our house to get my younger siblings. By the time we got there, our home was destroyed, and we knew our family did not make it out. We had no choice but to leave and find a safer place to stay. As we ran to get out of Herculaneum, I noticed people who were suffering and people who were already dead. It was a scary sight. I remember as the smoke got thicker, it was harder to see and breathe. I noticed my mother became really affected by the smoke. She just could not bear it. It was hard for me to see my mother that way. As the smoke got thicker, my mother told me to leave without her. She said that she did not want to slow me down any longer, and that she already knew she was not going to make it. I remember how I was begging and crying to get her to stay, but unfortunately it was too late. She had already disappeared within the smoke. After that, I did not even want to go on any further, but I knew that my mother would not want me to give up, so I continued to find my way out. Soon I made it to Naples, and when I got there, it was like a giant weight had been lifted off of me. When I think back to when I was in Naples, it made me sad to think that my family could have been there with me. My children never got to meet their other family. It is hard to bring these old memories back, but my children always enjoy hearing my story. Although it saddens me, it also makes me happy to know that I survived this terrible event, and that I can look back on all the things I have experienced. Many did not make it, and to know that I am one of those few who did makes me so happy.